Hello and welcome back to Schedule 1. This is part 52 of our beginner playthrough. And with that, let's get going. So, I don't understand why my handlers are not assigning to a loading station, a loading bay. I got a few ideas. One is maybe I need to order something to get it going, to activate the loading bay. Um, Not quite sure. I've also been now thinking about the barn, and I got a serious problem with the barn. So right now I've got it set up. Oh, I got a feed. Um, let's take care of this real quick. Actually, I got that there. Actually, before we take care of this, let's take care of the bungalow. So at the bungalow, I need 2 chemistry stations. And 2 ovens. So 2, 2. And I think I can press method to bricks. So let's go with 60. 60. Holy moly. I mean, that's right, but whew, whew. Big purchase. Big purchase. Ouch. What was I saying? That was a big purchase for me. And let's get the bungalow. So contacts, messages. I'll continue what I was saying in just a second. I gotta think here. To meet up. Okay. As I've got it set up right now, I've got the barn set up for 1 handler and 9 botanists. So 8 of those botanists I've got a job for. The other one I was going to have using racks, just moving product in between racks. So thinking about it, I don't know if that's going to work now. thought he would make deliveries now. I could have sworn he said he'd make deliveries. Huh. Okay, I need some racks. So as I was saying, I don't think that's going to work. I think that gives me a botanist that doesn't do anything. So what I'm thinking about is I've got 32 racks. I'm thinking about taking out 2 racks. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm going to the underpass. And taking out, because I got 40 pots, taking out 10 pots.
Huh?
Maybe. Oh, I got the high quality now. So, I'm just trying to do the math. Or maybe I keep 32 racks and I take out 8 pots. I kind of like the idea of 30. Because that would be 2 rows of pots. So that frees up 2 growers. And my thought process is use those 2 growers as chemists and take the other botanist that I don't know what to do with. I was going to have him move product in between racks and turn that into another handler to support the chemists. So 2 handlers, 2 chemists, and 6 botanists. Now I'm trying to do the math on the racks. But I think it's all going to work out. Because I'll have even number of racks and even number of pots. I'm going to have a 1-to-1 ratio. And I'm also thinking about doing it that way because I can't package the cocoa leaves in any sort of bulk way. So I'm going to have to move them myself. And I just think it would be easier to move them already as product. and then keep the warehouse as the mixing place like I was originally thinking. I burned through so much money already, but I'm trying to get the bungalow completely ready to start production again. I was also wondering on how I'm going to set up the just for now, let's put this here. How to set up the sweatshop. Before I had 20 plants in there. I'm thinking about doing less so I can set up a water and soil systems. So I'm either thinking about doing 12 plants or 16. Again, keeping the numbers equal. And manageable. Because before I was producing so much. And producing cannabis, methamphetamine, and cocaine all at the same time. I'm still going to be producing enormous amounts of product. So I'm going to scale down that and also at the same time make it easier on myself too. Okay. Last trip here. The only thing that is confusing me when I'm doing the math in my head is with the barn. Even though I'll have even amount of pots to dry racks, 4 does not go into 30. And I don't know why I've got 4 stuck in my head right now. I know I was at first going to be using the barn to grow cannabis just until I got the cocaine up and running, but I didn't know I was that close to the cocaine. And now I'm at the cocaine, so I just didn't know. This place is almost ready. Okay. Dead drop under the West Bridge. let's go check that out real quick. This time like this, I wish the skateboard didn't turn me off. And driving the vehicle, I just keep getting the police on me. And I'm going to take some shells. I'll replace them. But the barn is not ready, nor will it be by tomorrow. So while I'm thinking about that, which shells can I take? Take this one. Take this one. You take this rack. And I take this rack. So now I'm at 30. I forgot to grab my trimmers, but that's okay. My shears. So let's grab 5. Put that in here. Let's access this. Let's make this 5. Let's make this 5. Let's make this what we can. Same thing over here. I just want to even these out just to get everything going. Okay, 4. That's right. That's right. And that's the best I can do right now. So I've got 40. So I've got 8 rows of 5. So that's 40. I want to take out this row. And I want to take out the first row. Or what I can do is take out the second row. That'll give me all the room back here to put the cauldrons and the baking stations in. And I can move that bed back here hopefully too. Because that bed really does bother me back there. Plus I want these out of here anyway. But I'm also liking the idea of taking this row out. And then I can put this bed, keep this bed here, but move it this way. Grab the bed by the stairs, move it over here too. My reasoning though is I've got 1, 2, 3 rows here, and this making this the middle, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my idea of taking these 2 rows out instead would make this even, and I like the evenness of that. Actually, I just talked myself into it, so we're going to do it that way. sure did. Okay. So now we're even. 3 on this side, 3 on this side. And somehow this is going to work out. Somehow this will work out. I might move this rack up against that wall. Same thing with this rack, move it up against the wall. But we now have 30 tents and 30 racks. And I only need 6 growers, I believe. But again, four doesn't go into. I don't know why I keep going to the number 4. Maybe I'm doing something wrong in my head here. But 30 pots, 30 racks. I also want to leave this large rack here. I know I just picked one up, but we'll set it right here for now. This is plenty of room for the cauldrons. 6 growers. 6 goes into 35 times. I'm doing something in my head wrong, I know it. I know I am. It's my last wedding express. So if I've got, see, this is where my problem is. If I've got 6 growers, and each one's doing 5 pots, that is 30. But if I've got 6 growers, and each one is doing 3, three grow racks, that's 18. That's probably why my numbers are throwing me off, because my numbers are off. my numbers are off. So I may have that. I could do 4 and 4, but then I need 32. Okay. Now, with this, I was going to do this. So I could do this, do this. That's got product in it. I can't move it. I can move it. It took the product out. Bummer. That's okay. I'm only out $10. There. This doesn't fit as nicely as 20 did. We'll make it work though. We will make it work. Let's grab the shears. Put that in there. I don't know how many plants I'm going to have here. I am thinking the number 32. Problem with that is I need 8 growers. 4 of their slots go to pots and 4 of their slots go to grow racks. Then that creates a problem with the handlers. So instead of 32. I'm gonna go with 28. I'm going with 28 instead of 30. Shit. Now I'm cutting it down to 24 in my hand. Because that would then give me 2 chemists, 2 handlers, and 6 growers, 6 botanists. That's what I'm going to do. 24. My math wasn't right to begin with on the 30, which is just going to work out. It looks nice. It's even. But it's not a realistic number. And going with 28 isn't a realistic number either. And I say that because I need at least 2 chemists and I need 2 handlers to work for the shelving and for the chemists. Because each handler only has 5 routes. So 1 handler, actually no, that would work, maybe. 1 chemist, 2 cauldrons, 2 dries, and 2 handlers. So maybe 28 will work. It's going to be short on the processing. I bet you this is going to pump out a lot of cocaine. That's I'm gonna have to think about this some more. Let's get back to the game. 2 handlers will definitely handle 1 chemist, plus everything else to support the grow. I need 2 routes. For the loading bays. Plus 4 routes. Or no. just one. 2 routes for the loading base. Actually, no, 4 routes, because I got 4 separate. I got 4 separate shelves. Each shelf is going to be its own route. Let's get to the laundromat and get the what Sexy Punch is OG, right? And the rest is just meth. And then the cauldron, each cauldron is going to need a rack. So that's 6 racks. I need 2, 7, yep. Alright, and Sexy Punch is I need 7. So is batteries, bean, cola, and iodine. Scatterbrained right now, trying to figure out the barn. Batteries are first, then the bean, actually why did I do that? Because I'm not thinking, that's why. Now the cola. I might have to rearrange the barn completely. Alright, I need 5 big balls, 7 big balls. Wow, 11 big balls. I don't have that. Wow. This is the last of my methamphetamine. Okay. And what do I need for big balls? 4, 6, 8, 11. And big balls is. Do I remember it? Do I remember it? Yes, I think I do. I thought I took the gorilla off. No. This is first. So I need. One. The other one is Red Bull. Horse Cum and Angie. That's right. Okay, let's go get. Just need 2. So it's energy drink. Andy and horse coat. The last one is the Andy, I believe. Yep, that's right. Yep. Okay, and then all the big balls and all of the gorilla needs to be bagged, not jarred. So let's go get some more bags. I'm so glad I didn't go under 30 from my bank account. Let's just grab 20. Okay, I think the bungalow should be ready to get up and running after one more day. I would like to get the bungalow up and running in the next week. Okay, let's go see who's available. I was seeing people all over the place when I wasn't looking.
Hmm?
2 gorilla. Behind the range.
Huh?
Behind the pizza place. Okay, they're not there. I know I saw this person here, and I I saw the other two over there too, so I'm gonna make 3 more deals. 2 sexy punches. You know, a lot of times I want to punch him when I say that. Here's a sexy punch for you. 5 sexy punches. That guy for me. Jennifer wants those big balls. Okay, I am tempted to cash in some of this money. Let's do 2 grand. Just slowly climbing up to the 50 mark. Now I gotta do some more thinking on the barn. The bungalow is pretty much there. Let's pay off our debt. Let's pay off our debt and then we'll call it. Don't want to owe any cartel people money. Okay, we're debt free. And we're going to end it closer to these people. So let's end it at the motel. Alright. Well, fairly productive. Changing my barn situation. I still don't quite know how I want to do it, but we're getting there. Let's go ahead and sleep. There's nothing else for us to do. Very nice. Alright, let's call it. So, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.